Well, hello, Sagittarius, and thank you for watching my July 2014 forecast. I'm going to be focusing on two main things that are going on up at the sky and touching on some other things. But Sagittarius, Mercury is retrograde in your 7th house. That's been going on since June 7th and will continue on until July 2nd. So that's why I wanted to get these videos out a little earlier, because I want you to be able to take advantage of this Mercury retrograde in your 7th house. That's your partnerships. That's your relationships. That's, that's a very important part. So you may be having things from the past coming back in for review, coming back in to be resolved. You may have some people from the past you haven't seen in a long time coming back in to inspire you, to be a part of your life, be a part of your future. A lot of people say, whatever happens in a retrograde, it's not going to last. I believe retrogrades can bring in very karmic experiences, karmic relationships. When I use the word karmic, I just mean things that are lined up and that are supposed to be in your life, that were predestined. And right now is that time. It's also a time, that areas of your life of situations that were unresolved can be brought up to be resolved. You may be remembering relationships of the past right now, very, nostalgic, looking back, having memories. That's all kind of this turbulence of a Mercury retrograde. It can be kind of confusing for people. But to take advantage of it, it's being willing to look at it, to be willing to really say, okay, is this something I can live with, an unresolved issue I can live with, that I'm okay with, that I can move forward? Then make that be that. Then let that be that. If it's something that, is really weighing you down inside and you need to make right with somebody, or you need to get things right, or even if it's getting it right in your own mind, now's the time to do that. This can also be a time that things come out in the open. If there's been some things going on behind the scenes that maybe you don't want to be out in the open. Retrogrades have a way of kind of, unveiling the curtain. So, you need to really take a look and say, all right, what, because remember, where we are inside, when we move into this Jupiter and Leo, that's what's going to be expanded for the next year. So we have this beautiful period of time before Jupiter moves into Leo to get things right in our life. You know what? Getting things right in our life, we make it look like it's just so awful. Sometimes it's just a phone call. Sometimes it's a letter to someone. Sometimes it's just admitting that, you agree to disagree. Whatever that is. But if it's eating at you, if it's bothering you, then, it's going to weigh in on you, and it's going to hold you back from being all that you can be. And so, take a look. That's, what areas do you need to take a look at there? When Jupiter moves into Leo, that's going to move into your 9th house, Sagittarius. That's really cool. So this is an opportunity for Sagittarius is to really get out there and start learning. You guys love to learn. Maybe you go back to school. Maybe you'll learn a new discipline. Maybe you'll take a deeper philosophical study, spiritual study. A lot of times the 9th house can also indicate father. So maybe you're going to spend more time with your father or remembering the things your father told you or taught you. With Mercury or with Jupiter and Leo here, it's going to expand this area. It's going to give you a lot of good vibes, a lot of good luck, a lot of energy to really pursue something very special the next year. I think sometimes when we look at the fire signs, which are Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, you guys really are, so strong and, so already know what's going on and what you want to do, that it's hard to take advice. You guys don't take advice very easily because, like I said, you're on top of the game. You're a fire sign. You're 5 steps ahead of everybody. But right now is the time to take advice, to get underneath a teacher, to be a student again, to learn, to be willing to, kind of come down and, highlight, exemplify that beautiful energy that can be teaching you. So I think that's really exciting. Jupiter is the teacher, and it's in your 9th house. So I don't know. That's pretty cool stuff. I want to prepare you guys. Saturn is moving into Sagittarius in December. So it's interesting to me that these planetary alignments are, getting your relationships right, putting you under some kind of study, preparing you. And then December hits, and for 2.5 years, your title, your identity, who you are, is going to be going through an awesome transformation. So, prepare for Saturn's so that you're not caught off guard. Do the steps you need to do now in the next 6 months so that when you enter into that, you're ready to go to work. You're ready to take it on. Again, I've said before, a lot of times it's when we're caught off guard, when these huge transitions change in our lives and we don't know what's happening to us, then we get behind. We get behind the scenes. Well, guess what? Right now, you have a chance to be ahead of the game. You have a chance to do this. So, I'm really excited for you. Let's see. Sagittarius, your 4th house is in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces is retrograde until November. So this tells me you're going to be going on a little bit of a deeper journey through those things of your home and your life. There's some changes going on, and you're re-identifying who you are in your home, in your life. Sometimes this is, for young people, they're moving out of the home, or, they're saying, hey, this is who I am. They're reversing the role that they've always been in. If you're somebody, this may take you to be more connected to home. Maybe you want to be home more. Maybe you need to have those quiet moments. Maybe you've been really busy and not slowed down enough to really evaluate your home, your family, your life. We can get so busy and so forward thinking that a lot of times we don't see what's around us, the valuable relationships that have been there waiting for us, that have been there supporting us. Well, with Neptune and Pisces, it's going to take you home. It's going to slow you down and, have you really reevaluate. And I think it's important because, again, it's perfectly aligned that in November, Neptune and Pisces will go forward, and then you'll be preparing for this Saturn. So another beautiful opportunity to get things right in home life. Lay your foundation, be ahead of the game. All right, so hope you enjoyed my astrological tips, and hope you have a wonderful July. And if you want to book a specific reading and know more about what's going on for you, you can get a hold of me at cowgirlastrologer.com. Have a great July.